Jim White and his family and his two daughters moved to McFarland after he'd just been fired about everywhere else. The first scene in the movie shows him losing his temper in a locker room in Boise, Idaho, and accidentally injuring an obnoxious player by throwing a cleat at his face. Jim and his family are forced to move to McFarland as this is the only job he can find. Jim is less than fulfilled in his new job as a physical education teacher and assistant football coach until he spots a talented runner among his students and decides to organize a cross-country team to try to find success. The sport is dominated by mostly white and wealthy schools in places like Palo Alto with fancy uniforms and lavish facilities. McFarland's high school, which mostly educates the children of Mexican farm workers, is across the street from a prison, and the flat surrounding area is flat and dusty, except for the orchards and fields where the students and their parents work after and before school. For hill training, the mountains are almond hulls covered in tarps. Running shoes are a luxury none of the athletes can afford, so the training is hard throughout. Through the ups and downs of the season, Jim White truly connects with his runners as he tries to help them out in whatever way he can, whether it be doing SAT classes with them, trying to get them into college, or helping pick their own parents' produce one morning at 4 a.m. The plot tracks the team's rise and Jim's awakening. He starts out uncomfortable in his new surroundings, but learns to love and respect the runners and their families, and of course, to earn their trust. Even the runners start calling him Blanco or White. One of the big emotional moments arrives with this moment when they call him this. Throughout the season, there are ups and downs with the runners, as mostly the whole team eventually quits because of their parents don't want them to spend the time running anymore, and even some have family issues regarding dads beating their sons. These problems can quickly be seen as Coach White's problem, as he has to intervene in almost all of them to try to help the kids stay on course with the right direction in life and not get off. The movie concludes with them actually making the state finals after no one thought this would happen, and then them actually winning it, proving to everyone in the audience that can happen no matter who you are or where you come from. This movie truly signifies perseverance and determination and can be a good life lesson to all people, as all people have gone through this at some point in their lives or will go through this and will need some kind of reference to think back and just know that anything is possible as long as they are willing to put the hard work into themselves and truly believe into themselves like this team believed in them.